Today we are going to look at the idea of belonging to a group. What kinds of groups do you belong to? Scouts? A team? How do we show we belong to that group? We have team colors. We have uniforms, where we can tell our groups apart. We have mascots and logos. A picture that symbolizes that club or group. Today, for this mini lesson, you are going to pretend that you are organizing a club within your class. List some things you are interested in that you could create a club for. You can design and create a pendant that represents your club. A pendant is a piece of jewelry that hangs from a chain around your neck. We will use yarn for the chain, and construction paper and aluminum tooling for the pendant. This will be a 2-week project. I'm going to choose about 3 pieces of paper in colors that might work for my pendant, maybe my club colors. I take my first piece of paper and I fold it in half. I want to try to line up the corners with each other and the top of the paper. Once I have that, I'm going to hold it in place and take my fingers from the center towards the outside of the paper so that I get a nice straight fold. So my fold is on the bottom. Now I know that I can just begin my line on the fold and end it on the fold. That's important in getting a symmetrical shape, because if you don't start and end on the fold, you're going to end up with 2 separate pieces when you cut it out. And we want 1 piece that's the same on each side. After I draw that first line, I'm going to now do another line that begins and ends on the fold. I made that one a little more exciting. That's going to be the piece that gets cut out of the middle, and that's where my foil is going to show through. So you can see there that when I cut it, it'll make the same thing on the other side. Now with my other pieces of paper, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try a variety of lines so that I can choose my favorite. This is a special section for 3rd grade. It's a little bit more complicated. So you can do the same thing where you fold it and then you draw a line for the shape of your pendant. And then what you do is you can make 2 or 3 shapes within that. So I'm doing it once again by making a line that starts and ends on the fold. And I'll cut all those things out. Now I want to get a 3rd little shape that's hard to get to. So I draw that there, and I have to fold my paper on that and make a little cut on that area and slide my scissors in and cut out that shape. I'm still cutting both sides at the same time. That way I can get that 3rd shape in there. That's pretty exciting. I like that. Okay, so here are my 3 shapes that I'm choosing from, and I picked my favorite one that I think most represents my club. I'm going to do a nature club, so I chose the green one, and I like the shape. It's kind of organic and reminds me of kind of a leaf shape. So now I just use some tacky glue and a popsicle stick. Flip my paper over to the side that has a pencil on it, and I just put some little dots of the tacky glue on. Finally, I press it onto the foil and smooth it out and make sure it is stuck all the way around and no pieces of paper are going to peel up. Finally, I'm going to cut around the edge slowly, and then I'll flip it over to the back, and with a Sharpie, I'll write my name on it, and you can write your class code on yours as well. We'll save it for next week.